For me, I believe it is very unprofessional of him not to deliver what he showed. He seemed very unprepared in the series, which is frustrating because they've been doing this and hyping the series for a whole fucking year. Someone in the comments here said he should have had an editing team, or someone he trusts editing the series, and I wholeheartedly agree. It's not, he can't afford it, and it wouldn't have jumbled the series around so much. When he first said he was editing the first episode, I immediately knew this was going to be a bad time. You should have everything ready to go if you're taking this long on a series. He said he made the trailer in March, knowingly put it out, and probably already deciding he was not going to put the drama. That is a speculation. Though I am not a huge fan of the series anyway. It was a little dull and they kept showing certain storylines but never got into any closure on anything. Don't get me wrong, I'm happy for him and Jeffrey, but the whole, oh my god guys, I'm so stressed out, or oh my god this is crazy excuses are getting really old. Hire somebody to help you out. You've got a whole bunch of people backing you up. It's all ridiculous, and I'm honestly disappointed in Shane. He was so unprofessional and unprepared in a series he put so much time and effort into. I don't know. I hope it's good, because honestly, with the way it is now, it seems as it was just an infomercial for the palette. No tea was spilt, nothing was exposed. Still interesting to watch it go from concept to final, but you said it was an inside look into the world of the community. I feel that the things I was truly interested in knowing more about or exploring in the series were only lightly touched on. The price of makeup versus how much it cost to make it, the inside look into what happened in Dramageddon, and the effects on the beauty community to Morgan. Stop talking about people being ungrateful. He is the biggest fucking launch in e-commerce history without even having any background in makeup. He made more money on this series alone than his entire life, thanks to the fans and supporters watching and dedicated to the series. Why do you keep treating him like he is some poor victim? And this is coming from someone who has been a supporter of him for years. If people are upset that he might not deliver on what he promised on his side of the deal, it is with good reason. People made his launch an ultra success and basically made him a multi-millionaire at this point, so it's valid that they would want him to fulfill his side of the deal. At least next time, he should be more careful and plan things out better, so as to not make promises that he might not keep. I love Shane, but this really feels like a cop-out just to make one more episode. Maybe next time it'd be worth waiting until the entire series is filmed and edited before releasing episodes, so that you can put appropriate footage in the trailer and not disappoint people. I feel like he has asked on Instagram instead of Twitter what everyone wanted because he knew what the outcome was. I'm disappointed. People are going to attack me and tell me I'm a bully, but I'm not. Even with mental illness, you still need to be held accountable for what you decide. They did a quick break preview. He said he created the preview in March, but that was before the drama even happened. I think they need to be more transparent. We thought drama and business, not a commercial for all the colours he picked. When I think business, I think talking one-on-one with people who work in that office. What exactly happens in the factory, how the formula workers work, how the pigments come from other countries to make the eyeshadows in America. Not Shane and Jeffrey. Power hour. Disappointed in this series. I thought it was going to be all about the world of Jeffree Star. His life is insane, and I have loved to have seen everything that went on in the past year. This felt like it was nothing more than a huge promotion for your palette. I hadn't thought about it this way, but this is actually true, sadly. I wasn't expecting a 9-part series of pure drama. I even voted on his Twitter that I wanted to see more of his business aspect. But that doesn't mean he had to take everything that happened behind the scenes of the James, Charles and Tardy feud out of the series. He could at least made one episode out of all this. He promoted it in the trailer, with clips of them all reacting to it. He knew people were going to watch it expecting some of it. He just keeps getting more and more disappointing. Last, I thought it was going to be a 9-part series. Just because the palette is already out means it has to end.
The 6-hour ad served its purpose.
No more palettes and merch to sell equals no more videos. We really got played, y'all. I've been waiting for this episode where the whole Tarty and James Charles drama happened. So upset. A waste of time for everyone involved. He's so indecisive, and what was the point? The business aspects were amazing to watch. Seeing Jeffrey, Mark, Anna and Patrick slaying the game was fascinating. Everything else should have been binned. Even the things he put in there about himself. It's just odd. It really was just an advert. Don't say 9 and deliver 7. He doesn't stick with what he says to his subscribers, but seems to obey YouTubers. That's starting to annoy me now. It was probably the most disappointing series ever. Hope the next one is better if you choose to do one. Maybe with someone other than Star.
She's 100% right. I mean, I'm disappointed as well. I love Shane, but this was not what was advertised. At least a part of it is missing.
Please include Dramageddon. It is heavily teased in the trailer, and we have not seen anything about it.
We've been clickbaited.
So glad I didn't buy the pallet, because now Shane bait and switched us. I'm no longer interested in supporting him. It's his fault that we even see their reactions to James and Tardy drama in the first place by teasing us with it in the promos. Bait and switch. I've lost all respect for him in doing this. Not interested in excuses. If he put it in the promos, then it should be in the series, period. Yes, please post what you promised. I adore you, Shane. I thought this series was going to be about beauty world drama and spilling the tea. Instead, you gave us 5-episode teaser ad for your new palette. Made your money, then said you weren't going to post the drama bits. I guess I will see how it ends, but right now I'm a little disappointed, partly because we haven't seen drama yet, but also just for the pure fact I don't feel like the series is complete. In my opinion, I feel like one of the episodes was 40 minutes of Shane making a decision on the packaging, which wasn't needed. So much more could have been done in that episode, in my opinion. So because of that, and because of not seeing some of the topics that were in the trailer, it just doesn't feel right. And again, I guess we will see how it ends, but damn, I've just been expecting so much more. Are we all just going to pretend like Jeffrey making the decision to cut Sisters Parallel wasn't a dramatized big business execution that could have been added without hurting anyone or spilling the tea? The fact that the series acts like all the drama never happened rubs me the wrong way.
I agree, he should not have put it in the trailer from day one.
People asked for more of the business side, and I honestly am a bit disappointed with the business side. We didn't really get much of it. We got a lot of him agonising over things, but we didn't see how they go about most stuff. It was all the creative side. He teased us with the drama and then teased us with the business, and I'm left feeling like most I've read that this was just one long infomercial. He spent a year or so on this, and yet all of it felt like he did it within a few months. I'm disappointed in the series and glad I didn't try to get the palette in such a rush. Yes, his mental health is more important, but I feel like he knew how this would turn out from the beginning. Right, so I'll take you back to the launch day of the makeup first. I'd spent 7 hours hoping for the website to work, to no avail. Unfortunately, fast forward a week to relaunch, I was refreshing the page for 10 hours from 9 PM my time till 7:15 AM the next day. So, from the 5th of November till the 6th of November. This is all Australian time, by the way. Now, to continue, I got both the palette and the mini palette and the blue blood palette. Including shipping was 255 Australian dollaritos. That's a fucking lot of money. I was lucky to see it go up 6 to 7 minutes before Jeffrey tweeted about it. But here's some tea. Jeffrey posted they were gone in 26 minutes at 7:42 AM. When he posted at 7:13 AM that they had gone live. Now, I may not be a maths whiz like old mate Logan Paul. What's 7 times 8? But I do know that that is a span of 29 minutes. However, the site broke down about 3 minutes before I was able to log in, at about 7:05, to make my purchase by 7:07 AM. There's several minutes, about 7 to 8 minutes difference. How could Jeffrey not let us know they were sold out sooner? Now on to the actual series. What the fucking fuck? I'll be so pissed off if none of the drama is included in the series like it wasn't in the damn fucking trailer. Like, fuck you for clickbaiting us all, that's not okay. It's worse than the video Jake Paul did for Christmas where he continuously said, buy our merch. It actually makes me sick that you think your audience is older so you can fool us. Jesus, a 5 to 7 hour ad, and it's literally revolting. And so many of your vulnerable fans, including myself, bought into it. I'm so fucking ashamed of myself. Especially if there's going to be no drama in the next episode. Look at my previous video if you want to know how I think Shane should handle it. Otherwise, I don't think I'm going to watch the last episode, simply because I don't believe he'll put the drama in it. And that is a big fuck you to all your subscribers.